Thank you so much Fiverr for sponsoring this video. Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome to another video. Alright, so I'm so excited about today's video because as you guys can tell from the title, I have an exciting project that I've decided to start on. And if you guys are still wondering, yes, I'm still unemployed. I actually decided to not apply to any more jobs and also just kind of decided to take a break for now. I was like, okay, maybe this is a sign from the universe where I should actually venture into new things and also go out of my comfort zone and just like work on the dreams that I've had. So today guys, I have decided to start a new passion project. It has always been my dream to maybe like launch a small business or just like do something, like have a passion project on whatever I wanted to do. But I feel like every time I did it, I postponed it because it was difficult. I ran into challenges that I did not want to figure out by myself, but I finally have decided to work on it. So I wanted to share how my process has been and the journey that I've been going through. It's still a work in progress, but just wanted to just like start this diary, I guess, of like a small business owner or just like passion project journey. Let's rewind to a couple of days ago where I started this. So let's officially get started. Hello. Let me put on my glasses so that I look a bit smart. Alrighty guys. So before I officially show like what I've been doing, I also just wanted to talk about like why I wanted to do this. So as you guys already know, I've been on my self-care journey and just kind of trying to figure out what I want in my life after going through unemployment. And it was always my goal to just like have something on my own. But while I was on this self-care journey, I also started to think how I wanted to spread the positivity and the message that I have learned, and also just hoping that I could create a space where it just gives more comfort to everyone. So I've actually brainstormed a lot throughout the years because it was always like, it was like my Roman Empire, you know, like I've always wanted to like start something. So I have a lot of like brainstormed ideas in here. So I just had to just kind of narrow it down and really think about what type of message I wanted to spread. But basically I studied fashion and I wasn't able to learn a lot of necessary skills professionally where it needs for me to launch something like a shop or a business. So the main challenges that I had were website building, also using Printful, I've never done that before, and also graphic design in a professional way, Shopify, or business management overall. I could try to do it all by myself, but because we are living in 2024 now, you can get help, and the way I chose help was through Fiverr. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys already know I use Fiverr a lot for a lot of the tasks that I don't have time for or something that I'm not really good at. I decided to outsource my tasks on Fiverr and also get some professional help. So on Fiverr, you can find so many different professionals and freelancers that will help you. I love how the website, it is so easy to use and they have so many different types of services available. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys already know I use it a lot to outsource my tasks when it comes to content creation, but it's not restricted to that because they have so many different categories. It offers a wide range of services like graphic design, digital marketing, writing, video editing, programming, and just so much more. So you guys can browse on the website and decide which freelancers would fit you the best and also communicate with them really easily. I decided to choose a couple of freelancers to help me out with this journey, which you guys will see later throughout the video. So if you guys ever need help on trying to manage a business, start a new project, or even content creation or whatever projects that you guys are working on, it is such a useful platform and I love it. I'm so glad I was able to find help because I would not have been able to do any of these by myself. You guys can also find more information and the links down below if you guys are interested or in need of any help from freelancers. I will also have a discount code for you guys to use in order for you to get some money off on your orders. Okay, so today's thing that I'm gonna tackle is websites. I actually struggle so much with website building. I have no knowledge on UX, UI design, or coding or anything like that. I was always so motivated while I was doing this until I had to create a website, guys. Every time I tried to do it, it just looked so bad and it was so difficult. I just gave up along the way. So I decided to find a freelancer that I could reach out to and also help towards making my vision come to real life. So I already had a couple of inspo pages or inspo websites that I wanted it to look like, and I had a couple of photos that I was just using it as like drafts. After scrolling through and going through a bunch, this is the freelancer that I decided to choose, and I was able to communicate with him on what I wanted. So I still need to adjust the website a little bit after I receive my like graphic designs. This is how it looks at the moment. The fact that this only took like 3-4 days, it's crazy to me because I've been trying to figure out website building for the past like 2 years. I love that the communication with these freelancers is always so effective and easy because you can just use the website or download the app and you can have like a nice chat, really easy back and forth communication. If you want anything fixed or if you want anything adjusted, added, it is so easy. I remember a couple years back I regretted having my major as fashion because I would love to build a website myself, but that would probably take me like 2,000 years to actually learn by myself. But guys, like, it's coming together. Hello guys, so I am currently at a cafe and hopefully the audio is alright. I forgot to bring my microphone but came to a cafe today because I'm searching up inspirational images and the vibes I want, like what kind of message I want to send out and also what kind of color scheme and all that stuff. So I need to choose some freelancers today and also maybe work on some design inspirational photos that I need to send to the freelancers because I'm going to be hiring some graphic designers. That is the plan for today. So let's start searching, browsing, and get to work. I spent a good amount of time scrolling for a graphic designer that would be a good fit. I wanted to find someone who could create line drawings, and it was kind of hard to choose because I loved so many artists' works, but this is the freelancer I decided to choose. I love how colorful his designs were and also so many reference photos I could look at. I scrolled for some inspiration images and gathered them up so that I could request it to the freelancer. I also wrote down all the design requests and what vibe I want for the image to look like. It's a couple of days later and I received my final designs. I was able to ask for some edits throughout the process and came up with these ones. It's so cute and he made my visions come true so fast. I'm so happy with how they turned out and very excited to be applying this onto my store and put them on hoodies or other products that I'm planning. Hello guys, so it's been a couple of weeks later, but hello again. I have been trying to finalize my store and also been working on it. Honestly, so many things are still confusing and I feel like I have mostly ready, but I still don't know a lot of things and have a lot of questions. I've been watching a lot of YouTube tutorials, but I still have so many questions. Like all my resources are ready, like the website and the graphic designs that I need, but I don't really know how to manage Shopify and I don't really know how to manage a business, I would say, because I never learned it before. So after scrolling on Fiverr, I decided to also sign up for some mentoring classes. You guys have no idea, I've been searching for a mentor for the longest time because every time I have questions, I search it on Google. I never really get the right answer. But after scrolling on Fiverr, I was able to find the exact mentor I was looking for who can answer all the questions that I have. So this is a couple of days later where I had the meeting with my mentor. Scheduling was really easy and I also sent in some of the questions that I had beforehand. The call was done through Zoom and I learned so much. Some of the things that I learned, I now just have to apply these. He gave me some advice on effective marketing strategies like using Meta Business Suite or discount strategies. Also how to edit some aspects of the website myself, since this is what I struggle with the most. Also layouts, product information, and apps that make a page more eye-catching or easier to use. He even gave me advice on tax-related things or setting up accounts. So now I feel like I have more clarity on what to do, and also I want to book another session in the future if I feel like I need to ask more questions. The call is also recorded so that I can look back on it later, and I was able to send some minor questions through chat and after the call as well. Hello. So it is a bunch of weeks later, but I'm happy to finally tell you guys that the website is ready. Everything is done, everything is finalized, so you guys can check it out down below, the final link of my little store. I feel like I still have a lot of work to do and some edits to make, but right now this is the progress that I have. So let me know what you guys think of the little store. Thanks to Fiverr, I was able to finish this in such a short amount of time, and I got to have a professionally designed website, a functional Shopify store, and also captivating graphic designs and a lot of valuable business insights from the mentoring session that I had. had. It's honestly really surreal, and I'm a bit nervous to start venturing into this like mini small business journey. There's still a lot more to do, but I'm really excited. And honestly, it made me realize like whatever low phase you have, like things do get better, because obviously if you guys watched my video before, I was talking about my unemployment, and I feel like I was just like mentally not doing too well. But this made me realize like you gotta try new things. Like there's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. Things do get better. So if you guys had anything on your bucket list, new things that you wanted to try, I would definitely go for it. This is your sign to do it. I'm so happy that I found Fiverr, because without Fiverr, I would not been able to finish this easy or fast. So if you also need any help on working on some projects, work, or tasks that you've been struggling with, you guys know that Fiverr will be there to help you. You should definitely try outsourcing some of the tasks to these professional freelancers on Fiverr, because you can get your work done quicker and also more efficiently, because you gotta work smarter, not harder. If you guys do need Fiverr services, you guys can use my code, and also check out fiverr.com, and all the links will be down below. I'll continue to be working on this, and obviously if I have more updates, I'll make another video. But that's everything for today. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. If you made it this far, love you so much. See you guys in my next video.